Hi, my name is Leung, and I'm recording this video as part of my iOS Nanodegree final project. And the reason I'm recording this video is because the app I developed, which is named Time Analytics, it builds on top of Moves, which is another app in the iOS App Store. And Moves records your movement and location information. And if you don't have a lot of data recorded, then it's harder to see the features of my application. So I'm recording this just to show you in case you don't have moves. And I'll show you moves real quick here. So it's really very basic. It just shows on any given day, what you did that day, what were the activities and places you went to. It's very, very basic. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take information from their access through the REST API and do more with it in my application. And the other application I want to show you is Health, which comes installed with iOS. And this is where health-related apps can store their information to something called the Health Store. And so I use three apps mainly that write to this: Nike Run Club to record my runs, Strong List to record my gym workouts, and Sleep Cycle to record my sleep information. So we'll be able to see that in Time Analytics. So I'm going to launch Time Analytics here, and I can log in with Moves. I'll hit allow, which will give me an authorization code, which will then get OAuth tokens and download information from the Moves REST API. After I'm done processing, it'll request health data access to the health store. I'm not going to allow this right now. I'm going to do it in a minute so I can show you how updating data works. So I'm going to hit don't allow. So this is finished, and I'm going to hit continue. And so now we're inside my app. We can see all the information imported from Moves here. And this is cool because now I can have like summary information at the top, which gives me, the average time I spent at this location, total visits. It gives me a chart which I can see a red trend line, which is telling me I've been spending more and more time at this location. And I can also zoom in and out here. This is the charts iOS framework. The map works as you would expect it to, and the visit history section shows the particular visit I just tapped on, highlighted in yellow, along with the commute history. Commute history is any commutes starting from this place or arriving to this place. And no activity history yet because we haven't imported activity data yet. So again, I can tap on other locations too here, Costco. And if for some reason I see the name is incorrect, I can, rename this here. It'll do that for me. And so it'll rename it, and also we'll see that's been renamed in this main table here too. Now I can go to the commutes view and see my commutes. So these are just whenever I've traveled between two specific locations, or places as we call them in this app. I've only done this commute once, so I can see the time. I can see how much time I spent at Five Guys before I left, and how much time I spent at home after I arrived. So if we go to commute like this to the gym, which I do pretty often, we can now see that detailed information on each of these views. And also I can drill down further into each of these. So if I want to see this specific visit to 24-hour fitness, I can tap on that. And then I can also then go into a particular commute from this place to home. And I can drill down deeper as long as I want into these detailed views. So I'll go back now. And now I'll go to the activities view. It's blank right now, as we know, so I'm going to go to settings up here in the upper right corner. And before I hit refresh data, I'm going to allow access here. So I'm going to turn all categories on, go back to time analytics, refresh data. We'll see here it's processing health data. If I go back here in the upper left corner, you can see there's an activity view letting me know that it's processing data. It's already imported my workout information here, so if I tap on running, now I can see activity history here, all the times I've done this activity, and the places I've done this activity. If I hit workout, I can see here it'll show all the places I've done this workout, and yeah, it'll also list them down here. And again, I can tap on these here and view the information for this particular place and this visit. So it looks like it's imported all of my information now. My sleep is available here now too, so I can see here all my data. And the other thing I want to show you now is the activity information is now available here. When I tap on home, I can see the activity information down here. And the other small detail I wanted to point out was these dates. So I've spent a lot of time to make sure that the dates formatting is nice and readable. So we can see here that if an activity crosses more than one day, it'll actually have both days listed there. Otherwise, it'll just show the one day. And also, if we go here on the main view, you can see in like the yellow areas here, if the activity spans over a day, we can see that it's easily understandable. So those are the main features of the application. Now, if I want to log out, I just hit the log out button here. So hope you enjoyed the demo, and thanks for your time.